Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a brief overview and review of Dimension by KOSMOS Games. So this is a strategy game where you are trying to gain the most points each round by strategically placing your spheres in one of these 7 holes and stacking them up to a stack of 3. And you're trying to complete as many of these task cards as the requirements on them as you can, because you will lose points for the ones that you do not complete. You start out the game with 10 points and then 3 of each color on your board. And everyone gets an overview tile that also explains what each of those task cards are saying. And you're going to be turning the timer over. Everyone gets the same amount of time. It's simultaneous. You're trying to complete these as much as you can. So, for instance, this one means that this blue and black, they cannot touch. This one means that they must touch, and it's actually, this one in this instance is 2 blue. And there's a whole stack of them. This one means there has to be exactly 2 blue, exactly 2 orange, 1 white, and 1 black. You do not have to use all your spheres. However, you do get 1 point for each sphere that you do place. So it's kind of a toss-up. Do you want to get less points for your spheres and try to complete all the task cards? Because for each task card you do not complete, it's -2 points. And you get a +1 bonus if you complete all of them. So it's kind of a toss-up there of what you're going for. Because a lot of times you can't stack all the way using all 11 spheres, doing the 3 tiers and complete the task cards. Because there's too many specifications of what can't touch, a certain amount of each color. So, so you're going to want, like for instance, to meet this one, the easiest way would be, so you have your 1 white, 1 black, 2 orange, 2 blue, the 2 blue touch, and the black and blue aren't touching. So right there you would have completed all of those, and you would get it. You wouldn't lose any points, and you would gain 1. So you would have a total of 11 points plus 6 more. So you would gain 6 and 7 points there, and you wouldn't lose any points if that's all you played. If you went higher, I mean, you could go higher than that with your, actually you couldn't, because the blue,
green,
and I guess you could put the green down. You would have to do it to where this blue and black don't touch, and you couldn't put any more. Oh yeah, only 2 blues.
You could just keep using green.
Yeah, you would just have to use the green. And then you would have to stop there. So you could get, I guess, 9 points plus your 1 bonus point. You could get an extra 10 points there if you did all that within the time. So it's very strategic in that way. Basically a constant puzzle of trying to figure out how to maximize, and if you can, complete all 6 task cards.
With a timer.
Right. That's what makes it hard, because you've got that timer going, and it's I tend to kind of freeze up when I know I'm on a time limit.
She's a deer.
And you're playing over 6 rounds, so each round you'd be clearing out and putting 6 new cards down. And if in your first few games, you're going to want to discuss what the cards are and make sure everyone understands what these are before you turn that timer over. There's nothing wrong with that. I think they even suggest that in the book. And especially if you're playing with a new player, you're going to want to make sure, just so you don't have a huge advantage, of make sure they understand what each of these cards represent. So it's a great game for
kids,
people that like these puzzle type strategy games. It's where you're racing. That's it in a nutshell, right? Oh, they are these bonus tokens. You get these. It's not 1 point. It's 1 bonus token if you complete all 5.
Yeah, you have to complete all of them.
For using all 5 colors and completing all the tasks, you get a bonus token. That's what it actually is. So you have to use all 5 colors and complete all those. You get this bonus token. Those bonus tokens can count against you and for you, because at the end of the game, if you have only 1, it's -3 points. If you have 0, it's -6. If you only have 2 of them, it's -1. So you don't really start getting points for them until you have 4 or more. Because if you only have 3, they're worth nothing. So they're a little difficult to get, and you only have 6 rounds. And so you would have to do well. You would have to gain them 4 out of the 6 rounds to even get 1 point for them. So but you do want to have at least 1 or 2 because otherwise you're going to be -6 points. So yeah, those make it a lot trickier and a little bit more stressful to try to obtain. But it's completing all the cards and using all 5 colors. So I said that wrong in the beginning. Those are worth, this is +1 bonus token, not +1 point. But what did you think of this game?
I do like the components. I mean, they're pretty simplistic. These are I think plastic or
Those are wood. I
wood?
feel like they're wood, maybe. I don't know.
But like the little timer and everything. So pretty standard components. As far as mechanics, it does remind me of some of the games back like in the 80s, 90s. I think this is more catered to obviously kids. Because it is a little simplistic and lacks in kind of strategic aspects. I think that this would be great for kids that are like 8 to 12. And so, but as far as high replayability, because it's always changing. There's plenty of cards where you can do different things that comes up. But overall total, I'm just giving this a 4.5 out of 10. I don't feel that this is my style of game with mechanics. I think it's a little too simplistic from where I'm at now and my gaming preference. I think maybe when I was younger, I would enjoy this, but I think that for me, I wanted more from it, and it just wasn't there. So for 4 out of 5, or 4.5 out of 10. And so what did you think?
I agree. I would have enjoyed this game more when I was younger. Definitely. I would have enjoyed this a lot when I was younger. I prefer more point salad type games now. I'm not really into the puzzle strategy type games so much now, but definitely this would be, for anyone that likes puzzle style games, this is a great game because it is always changing every round. It's very challenging. You don't get that long. That's probably, I don't know how many, I didn't time it how many minutes that is, but it went quickly, so it feels very fast.
5 seconds.
But maybe that's a minute or 2. But yeah, it goes by very fast. So this is a great game, I think, for teenagers, like he said, like 8 years old to teenagers. And I'm sure there's a lot of adults that enjoy this type of game as well. For us, we're more into point salad games, but this is a great game that you should check out if this is the type of game that you would enjoy. And it's very easy to learn, super easy. I mean, the rules are 4 pages. Oops. Yeah. Not even 3 pages with lots of pictures. So very easy to learn. These car overview tiles explain all the different meanings. So it's a very easy game to just get right to playing. So I would give this a 5 only because it's not my type of game. But if you do like this type of game, it is worth checking out. So we will put the link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Sorry, I botched on the rules a little bit. I realized I explained it wrong on the bonus tokens, but so hopefully you'll give this video a like. Feel free to leave a comment or a question. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting us. If not, we do hope you'll subscribe to our channel. Thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.